Hello, Leos, Pussycat Nation. Welcome to your reading. This week, Leo, we're going to see what the hell their deal is. Whoever they are, we're going to see what is their deal. We're going to start with the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck and then get into the Shadows of the Middle Ages. And in the Teeny Tiny Tarot, we're going to ask who this person really is. Who are they pretending to be? Why are they pretending to be this? How this affects you in this situation or relationship, and how you feel about this person. So let's take a look. See, my dear pussycats, Leo. All right. Who they really are, Leo. Oh, this person is trapped. Wow, that's interesting. This person is trapped. That's who they are. They're not able to get out of something that they got themselves into, or somebody has gotten them into something. This person is limited in terms of what they can do or what freedom they have. That's, wow. They're trapped. What do they pretend here? Deceit. Like they're not trapped? Well, I don't know. Could be. But, okay, they're pretending to be deceitful. That's weird. Somebody else got that. Pretending to be deceitful. Why did they pretend that? Rigid. Isn't this weird? Check this out. No, I'm going to do it this way. This almost looks like this raven or crow here has created a wall and is not letting anything in or out here. Whoa. Like, okay, for some of you, I feel like you have somebody that you are aware of, that you know of, who is even in prison. Like, come on, look at this, behind bars and then a wall. Maybe this is somebody you haven't spoken to in a while. Like, I wonder where they are. I don't hear from them. They're pretending that they're just out of touch. But this person is like behind bars. I mean, it's not for everybody. Okay, it's not for everybody. They are trapped. What they can do is very limited here. They're pretending some type of deceit. What that is, I don't know. And because there's a boundary, they have to be deceitful. How does this affect you? High Priestess of Fire. It might kind of ignite. It might upset you. It might leave you trying to trust your gut here on something or not. How do you feel about this person? It's a risk. You feel this person okay, is a risk. You feel this person is a risk, or this person has taken a risk. Or if this person takes a risk, it would be foolish. What is we dealing with here? Individuality, loyalty is at the bottom. Interesting how there's another bird depicted here. It's a little red bird, right? It's not like this one. It's not like this one. Maybe this... Okay, because that's funny, right? Like there's some type of boundary. There's something going on here that's the reason this person is being deceitful. And like they're trapped. And that is represented by like another bird that looks just like them. So somebody here is like obviously loyal. The word loyalty is there. Loyal to their individuality or to what makes them different. But it's almost like this person is caught up in something, I don't know, with something that is similar to them, or they've blended in with something. It's weird. Who they are, they're literally, they're trapped. Now, gosh, it's giving me some other vibes here, okay? It's also giving me this feeling like it could be somebody in a relationship here. Like if they're in a relationship, maybe it's abusive, or it's some type of control in that relationship. Because this just feels like somebody watching them. You know, like, I feel uncomfortable talking about it because it is a very uncomfortable and not very nice, you know, energy, but it exists. And there's something weird going on for somebody here where, you know, there could be a situation Or you see a guy and a girl walk into like a gas station to get some snacks or whatever, and you know she's kind of walking around on her own, but he is watching her like a hawk. And there could be something that maybe he's got in the car or he has back at home, and you know, uses that to control her. Like maybe she's got a puppy or kids, or I don't know. Like there's something really right. And so this person could be deceptive in terms of everything is okay with them, but it's not, because there's something, it's weird. It's like there's something watching them. Compass. Look, this person is trapped in terms of where they can go. I don't know. Trapped in terms of where they can go. How they can get to where they want to go. This person can't. This person, it's also, okay, limited in terms of where this person can travel. This person is limited in terms of where they can travel or how they can travel. Maybe they have a monitoring device on the ankle. Could be, why would you be limited where you could travel? Or maybe you have to stay within province or state or region. Or there could be two sometimes, like in a separation agreement, one parent can only move so far from the other or something like that too. Like it could be something like that. You're trapped in terms of where you can travel. I don't know. The mask, who they pretend to be, or the mask that they're wearing is deceit. Target. They're deceitful about what they're targeting or what the target is. Yet they're trapped about how or where they can move. What the frick? Why are they pretending this? Rigid Phoenix. Something is trying to prevent somebody here from, like, having a rebirth. There is a boundary here. It's weird, right? And this whole idea of a boundary, you know, like if you're not allowed to travel a certain distance, or you can't leave your home, or can't go out of state, there's a boundary here that stops one from doing that. I wonder, they're deceitful about the target, what it is that they're targeting, who they're targeting, or how they're targeting. Target is the goal. Okay, so they're deceitful about a goal that they have. How this affects you is the High Priestess of Fire. Dog. There's a sense of loyalty. I want to say, though, it's, oh, dog with any of the High Priestess cards. Like if Lily, my little dog Lily, she just impressed me last night. I was in the kitchen cooking. My kitchen faces the front of the house. And so there's like sidewalk and street and stuff there. And she's short and the windows are not huge. So she can't see out of the window, but I'm cooking, so she's there. She's there in the kitchen. The windows are open. And I could see somebody was walking along the side. Not that I'm like, you know, you're just observing things while you're cooking. You look up, see what's going on. Yeah. Somebody's coming along the sidewalk with a dog. I heard no sound from that dog, nothing. Lily knew there was a dog. Like her extra senses kicked in. She either smelt it or she heard it. And I'm telling, like, what did she hear? Did she hear the collar? That I didn't detect that at all? Did she hear the dog sniffing? Like, because this dog would have been 50 to 60 feet from her easily with a brick wall. Like, she did. And she stopped what she was watching me and here. She went run into the living room where there's a big window in her bench. She went, oh. I'm like, how did you know that dog was there? Because that's how this affects you, this relationship. I want to say, like, you have to use senses here that you're not, it's like extrasensory. Maybe your hearing is very acute, but you know, it's more like psychic. Kind of like psychic. Maybe even Lily had a little psychic connection, like, that dog, come in here. How you feel? You feel this person is a risk, Or maybe they're at risk. So there's a risk here. Oh, okay. You feel that this person needs to protect themselves. You feel that this person is on the edge of a risk. You feel that this, because the mice is like, this is no time. I was going to say no time to be hubris. Maybe that too. Don't be showy. Don't be showy. Don't be hubris and, oh, look at me. Because you wouldn't want to draw attention. No, because the mice would want to be small. Yeah. This is no time to be, oh, now I can't, all I'm hearing is hubris, which is weird. I don't know. But, you need to look after yourself in this situation. That's how you feel about this person. This person is navigating some type of risk, and they need to look after their own interests here. I mean, it makes a lot of sense with the cards. It makes a lot of sense with the cards. This person is at some type of risk, and they need to, yeah, God, just standing on the edge of that. Maybe you think this person takes risks. Well, they could be in jail. I don't know. And they can't come out. You can't rise. You cannot rise. The crossroads stairs. Wow. Oh, somebody chose the stair. Okay. Ah, somebody picked the stairs. Now the stairs is a higher way up. It's a little bit more work, but it usually takes you to good direction. It's, you know, a difficult decision. And then the tree, that's the long-term stability. This person is working on some type of long-term stability. Let's read the trapped card, shall we? My dear sweet child. Okay, this is who they really are. Do you feel as if you are trapped in your life right now? Do you sense that you cannot do what you really want to do because others have expectations of you that you may not be able to fulfill? Do you feel as if, oh, it feels like this person has no choice in something here, right? Especially with this. Do you feel as if you never get what you want or go where you want to go? Have patience. Truly you are in a temporary prison that exists in your mind. Your circumstances, no matter what they are, will change, and you will be free to experience the life you wish to lead. In these times, dreaming is the best antidote, and of course, patience. Consider the story of the half-raven boy, trapped in conflict until he finally follows his heart. Trust in me, for I will show you when the cage doors open so that you can fly free. Oh my God. Okay. Compass. Compass also, let's do them both. Because to me, I feel like the compass, there's two ways I guess we could look at it. Like if you're lost and you're trying to find true north, or you're trying to stop yourself from going in circles, because that is a natural walking pattern that people will do. They will walk in a circle. I can't remember if it has a tendency to go, maybe it has to do with whether you're left or right-handed, but anyways, you will walk in a circle. The compass card represents direction, guidance, and navigation. See, like this person is trapped in terms of where they can go. It signifies the need for clarity in finding your true path in life. This card suggests the importance of making conscious choices, setting goals, and staying focused on your desired direction. It encourages trusting your inner compass, seeking guidance from mentors or trusted sources, and embracing a sense of purpose and direction in your journey. Take a look at adjacent cards that you can give you an idea of the direction of your destination. But see, they trapped in that. They're trapped. Oh, that's terrible. It feels like this person doesn't have any type of choice in the situation that they find themselves in. This deck is getting really worn. I'm really wondering how much longer I can use it. It used to just kind of be like gently bent. Now they're really decreasing. Okay, trapped. Maybe it's a Nine of Swords. I don't know. Because it said trapped in your mind. The Five of Pentacles. Wow. It's like they're forced to be on the outside looking in. They're trapped. Judgment. Six of Pentacles. and the Two of Wands. Oh my God. It's weird energy. It's like somebody has been forced into an area or a situation where they don't want to be, or they at least feel limited there. There might even be some type of judgment in terms of how, or maybe this person has given things to people that they shouldn't have given. It's left this person just kind of like wishing about the future. Compass. The Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. It's almost like to be able to choose, to have their sovereignty. And to feel abundance, because there's no abundance in this Five of Pentacles. Where's the compass? Where's the direction to feeling abundant and feeling equalized and feeling connected to people? Wow, that's a tough energy. The mask they hide behind, or who they're pretending to be, is deceit. The Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords. What's the target? What's the target? Oh, weird. The High Priestess. That's interesting because there's a High Priestess energy here. That's how it affects you in this relationship. Are you this person's target? Tell me about the High Priestess. Or it's an unknown target is also. The Lovers, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Okay, this person is pretending that they don't know where they're going, which is really funny because it's like they can't go. They can't go. This person is pretending that they don't know where they're going. This person is also, yeah, they're also pretending that there's things that they need to address internally here. That's why they're not doing anything. But in fact, they're really trapped. Again, it's like if it's somebody that you haven't seen in a while, or maybe you talk to them on the phone. No, how would you do that? I have no idea. I just see like the things in the movies. Is that true? Where you pick up the phone and there's like another voice on the other end and it says, there is a call from inmate number 9962. Do you accept this call? Okay. Right. And like, because you would know. Maybe they send letters. It's so odd. It's weird. Because it's funny. It looks like somehow you are the target, but they don't really know where they're going. This person, I want to say, if anything, this person is trying to get to you in some way. I don't know what way. And I don't know if that makes you feel good or bad. But it's weird because you see this person, how you feel about them. Okay. This reading's going to go one of two ways here. Either you feel like, you know, you don't want this person to get to you. And maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a restraining order or something like that here. Because this person is limited in how they can travel and move. And, all right, so in that situation, you may feel to you, this person is a risk. I need to look after myself here. I can't get involved. This person is too risky. I need to look after my own interests here. Okay, then the other way that this is going to go is that this person is in some type of, I want to say, somewhat dire, not, maybe dire is too extreme, but I don't know. I don't know if dire is too extreme. It may or may not be. Let's just say they're in some type of dire situation, possibly, where they are, their rights or their freedoms or something like that are like, I don't know, being withheld, or they don't have them. They honestly, they don't have them. They have a cage and then they have a wall. And you feel like, you know, this person needs to look after their own interests here because there's a big risk around them, or maybe something that they want to do is really risky. It's giving me Berlin Wall energy, to be honest. Like, okay, it is. It's giving me like that, like the Berlin Wall. I don't know. Like, as far as I know, the whole thing came down. Germany is whole. No. If there's somewhere else that it's like that, maybe. Well, there's Korea. Yeah, there's Korea. Korea's kind of like that. It's split in two. It's weird. Okay. Let me read to you the rigid. Why they are pretending. Because there's a boundary here between... There's a boundary. Is it between you and them? Or is there just a boundary? Because this person's pretending, right, that they need time to think about something. They are not trying to move towards you. Right? They're pretending that they're, but they are, but they actually they're not. They're in a cage. They're not doing nothing. So, okay, it opened right to it. There is a stone wall that stands between you and others. Could that wall be inside you? They might be pretending that it is, but it's not. Now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you are willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is their way of coping and it has little to do with you. I'm kind of wondering if it's the wall you've put up here. I'm leaning more and more into thinking that this person, like, you find this is a risk here and you can't get involved with it. This is a risk. You can't get involved. And this person is feeling your wall. I think that's what it is. This person is feeling your wall. That you have a boundary here with them. You know, you could, like, honestly, like, you could even work with this person and maybe something has happened here and this person has been told, like, point blank, there's no reason for you to walk down to that part of the company. You have no reason to have to physically go down there. Stay away from them. Like, I don't know what extreme this is coming in here. It's fascinating. It's weird, though. Okay, because here's the other thing. If this person is making it out like they're internally going through things here. I'm really thinking about how my behavior has found me where I am today, and that, no, they're not. They're not, actually. They have a target. They have an intention. I don't like the word target, but anyways, they have an intention here. Is it good and holy? Question. So, okay, rigid. Why are Two of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Swords? Two of Swords. Why? They're pretending. There's a boundary. Oh, it's like... something's happened here. Like, somebody's been betrayed in this situation. Somebody's been betrayed in this situation. Is it in a relationship? Or somebody's been betrayed in relationships? So there's a wall. Maybe in this relationship? The Phoenix. Somebody could be trying to protect their own sort of new beginning here, too. I don't think it's this person. I feel like they're bumping up against this, and I'm thinking it's you. Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So, okay, is this a work thing? Is this a work thing? This person is trying to... No, this person has limited access. It's weird. I don't know. What other circumstances this could be? Y'all put in the comments. Like, is this person in jail? Is this person, are you in South Korea? They're in North Korea? Is there a restraining order? Or is there, you know, HR has talked to this person and they're not allowed to walk down the area that you work in? Because I feel like this person has, limitations have been put on this person, and like they go beyond your boundary here. It's like limitations have been put on this person that feel like they go beyond your boundary, but they're also hitting up against your boundary. So I don't know if the boundary is even spiritual in some way here. Maybe you've put up a boundary between yourself and someone else. I would tell you it's working. Okay, so the High Priestess of Fire, this is how this affects you in this situation, relationship with the dog. My child, you have chosen the symbol of the vampire High Priestess Fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. If you are restless, call upon the High Priestess of Fire for inspiration and joy, and she will release you from the trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it is allowed to get out of control. Spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. Okay, okay, this feels like having a loyalty to yourself here, to your own creativity. Maybe you did something creative here. Maybe you had a creative solution to help you with a situation between you and another person, but you are like devoted to your own creativity, your own internal fire and flame, which is bringing me over here, right? Well, I want to pull tarot on that, but this is a risk and you need to look after yourself. I don't know what has happened here. It's like this person is in a cage and there's a wall. It's not. Okay, this is so interesting. Sorry, I don't know if she's watching. I actually have a Leo friend and she was going through something and I gave her a little advice. I don't know if she's put someone in a cage here in a timeout and she's secured her energy. I hope that's what this is for her. Okay, how this affects you, this relationship. High Priestess of Fire. The World and the Page of Wands. It's almost like freedom to speak. What is closed off here? I don't know what's closed off. I hate it when it starts with the World. Something has ended. Or maybe you've stopped communicating. Or you've just stopped communicating with this person. You've stopped communicating with this person. You're looking, I see you looking after your own interests here. The dog. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. Not seeing something. I don't know. It's weird. It's the dog is kind of coming off as the person that this person in the cage is loyal to you. You can't see it, but this person in the cage is loyal to you. I don't know in what way. Okay, y'all dealing with different people. They might be loyal to you in a like unhealthy way here. You can't see this, and there's maybe even some type of sadness because you're not talking to them. Does it look like you're not talking to somebody? Which would be like a wall, like a boundary. Okay, here, I want to see this. Okay. Risk. That's how you feel about this person. The Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Oh, it's weird. It's almost like you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, that's bringing me this High Priestess of Fire. Is it an idea? Like you have an idea. You have an idea. You're going on. I want to say I feel like you need to go on ideas here. You need to go on ideas, or you need to kind of use your extrasensory perception because there's things that you can't readily see or know. So there's an idea here that this person is either at risk of a family situation going wrong, or there's a risk here because of family. And what's with the family? The Queen of Cups. There's a risk of love, of family. Is this person in a relationship? This person cannot get out of something. What's the mice? Altruistic. That's the word I was looking at with the mice. Oh, God. 9 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Yeah, no. This feels like... This is... Yeah, you cannot be involved in this. I don't know. This is such a... I am so curious. I've never really seen such a strong energy that is just like, this person is trapped. They can't do what they want. They're the direction of freedom. They can't choose it. It's why. So they ask, like, why can't this person choose the Tower and the Hierophant? It would be catastrophic to some type of foundation that this person has. I don't know. Maybe like the other part of this, like this person is in a relationship. This person is in a relationship. They don't want to be, but they can't get out of it. I don't know. And you're just like, oh, there's a risk. The risk here, maybe the risk is not to develop any feelings or emotions for a person. Yeah, don't. The 9 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, but yo. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. Well, that's like manifesting, like, yeah, the kid and the dad. I don't know. Manifesting the kid and the dad. There you go. Manifesting the kid and the dad. Well, I'm going to go do the extended, Leo. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what would this person tell you? Like a secret. If they could tell you anything, no consequences to telling you. So if there's no consequences to telling you, there's no ramifications or anything that could happen in the 3D to them. There's no injury to their ego, anything like that, okay? Why they don't tell you, and what are their deepest thoughts about you? So I'm going to go, as I said, I'm going to go do the extended. There's 2 options in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, pussycats. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.